Hey y'all, I want to do some of these updates real fast. It's a lot of stuff going on and I'm getting a lot of confirmations. I do have to do another video, but I'm going to put all that I can in this particular video and leave all the links below. Okay, you guys? So, the thumbnail, I thank a sister because she told me a few days ago to go to hurricane weather. Maybe it was a couple days ago, and I never went. And so anyway, they put out a new video today showing this path, the gray area with the white line going through the middle. Now, this video is specifically talking about the Caribbeans, but he's warning them. He's telling them to prepare and don't take it lightly. But this particular thumbnail is probably the best way to describe the vision that I had. Okay, so I thank her for pointing it out. I finally did go over today, watch the video, and it came out today. But when I saw the thumbnail, I took this particular picture out of the middle of that video, about the 6-minute mark. I'll leave it below. Okay, you guys. If you haven't heard, they have declared a state of emergency. Speaking of path, in Florida. So they fully expect this thing to have a heavy impact, you guys. Please prepare if you live in Florida. I can just only thank God for showing me Florida, and in relation to the video that I just mentioned, the Caribbeans too, you guys. Let's pray for them down there in Puerto Rico and the Caribbeans. My mind was fixated on this path and trying to see what the Lord was trying to show me. And I said Florida, but I can't forget about the islands, okay, you guys? They're probably going to experience those winds and rains and stuff here in the next, day or so. And it looks like Hurricane Irma is going to impact Florida around the 10th or the 11th. You guys, I seen a couple C curves and this extra rounded C on the bottom that I saw in my vision may be, according to Mr. BBM3, how Irma goes out from Jacksonville and goes right back in to impact Georgia and South Carolina. Is looking like what the Lord might be trying to share with me, you guys. This is ample warning. When he said that and when I saw that, it wasn't just him. It was another video. I'll leave it below. He drew a C. I was trying to catch up on news today. He drew a C around that curve as a possibility. He's a chief meteorologist. I think his name is Brad, but I think Patrick referred me to him, that channel. I'll leave that video below. Let's keep an eye on that. Also, speaking of the sea, it's looking like this sea curve is related to the southeastern border, and I'm just gonna keep that in mind as a warning. But I saw on Rachel's stream, she showed there was a video of 2 trees that were burning from the inside. And when I saw a little bit of a C in one of the hollowed out areas, I'll leave it below. You got to watch it. That's just before I started seeing the track for possibly Hurricane Irma going on the eastern coast. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. And if the Lord is indeed showing me that's affecting, of course, Virginia. And also, you guys, solar flare. Mr. BBM3 shared something about a solar flare. Reminds me of that first solar flare when I had that radio vision, that radio tower vision. The one on top, one on the bottom. He's showing, I think, 3. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. 1 on the bottom was new and is problematic, apparently. I'll leave the video below. Just another confirmation that something's going on with our sun. I think he's talking about the wildfires too, which are over 1 million acres. Earthquakes. I'll leave a video for that. They picked up in Idaho. I got floods here. I don't know. Boy, I'll leave this one for later. Asteroid. I realized I didn't pick Begley's video about the asteroid, the new coming asteroid, the new one that they just discovered. I'll leave it below. I did eventually just put it in the comment section of the last video. I had to look for it because that's not what he was talking about. He was talking about something else yesterday. He just mentioned it. North Korea. North Korea. I have another vision that's probably going to tie into North Korea. You guys, it's too much. It's too much with North Korea. They're doing the most, and Trump is going to do the most too. Just two very prideful people. I'll talk about North Korea when I talk about Iran in the next video, okay? And one more thing, you guys. Weeping Willow. I hope I mentioned the earthquakes in Idaho. Weeping Willow, who also reported on, I left this video of what she did. She's keeping up with the earthquakes in Idaho. Made a call to the nuke plant because she found some information that the plant was flooded. Not so much the reservoir, but the surrounding areas. She made a phone call, and the lady was very... She wasn't talking straight. Apparently, they made it seem as if there was zero flooding around the area, but there was flooding. Not so much around the reservoir, but on the grounds, which made it impossible for people to come in or go out. And this is why people were sleeping in the plant. This story came out on September 3rd. You guys, when I said that the Lord will keep showing me something about this plant, please keep an eye on it if you live in Texas, because if we get more rain from Irma or any other storm, and they already had two power lines or two power cables that went out of the 6 or 8 that they had just from Harvey, more rain. Keep an eye on it. This shows that they are lying. She's got some pictures and she's not too sure, but when she called them, this lady wasn't talking straight. Please watch the video if you're concerned. I'm still concerned because like I said, I knew there was more. And she's on it. Subscribe to her channel. She's on it. I got to give her credit. I'm going to leave her channel below. I hope I said everything. I'll come back maybe tomorrow. I'm going to have to watch this video before I address North Korea and Iran. Possibly threatening Israel. Remember, I showed you the two green bricks. U.S., Israel. Same time, same nature, same something. Something's going to happen, okay? 8 minutes. I got all on that. I'll be back. I'll leave all links below, okay, you guys?